In our first Premier League game of the season, Arsenal summer signing Jurrien Timber sustained an ACL injury. But what is big update about his injury today? And what other Arsenal latest transfer news we have today? Let's find out.
Yo, what's up Gunners? Welcome back to your boys channel. It's Nigeria 7 and it's the Arsenal Roundup. Let's get into today's video. Okay, so there's a lot of interesting stories happening in the world of Arsenal and I would like to share them with you. So let's get right into today's video as we start, of course, with already the known news about the Jurrien Timber injury. Don't forget, Jurrien Timber sustained injury during our game against Nottingham Forest in our opening day fixture, and of course, these are not things you love to see. But what's the latest today about his injury? What are the confirmed updates we have about Jurrien Timber's injury today? Let's get into that, because we have a report from James Green UK saying that Timber walked away after his injury. He was still working the next day, which is really rare for an ACL injury. The club are saying it's just a tear in his ACL. There is no further damage to his knee. It's not as severe as ACL injury as it could have been. So there you have it, guys. Well, it's been confirmed already that he is having an injury, which of course has been confirmed to be an ACL injury. Don't forget, ACL injury is one of the most notorious injury that could be very career damaging if not carefully managed for players. And definitely we have a young man here coming from the Dutch league, and he has really been a sort of revelation since he joined from preseason, and he's been marvelous and great in terms of his work output and a lot of qualities he's adding to our backline. But now it's quite really unfortunate that we're having him out for a while. It's exactly not what Arsenal will want, and is of course a big blow for the club and of course the fans alike. So Jurrien Timber is going to be out, but James Green is saying here that it's not as severe as thought, because even as we speak, Jurrien Timber is working perfectly well, and in fact after the game, when the damage just happened, he was able to walk off the pitch, so and was able to walk off the stadium too when they were done. So let's see what's going to happen, if it's going to like be very hard for very long, or it's just going to be very long, or it's just going to be very long. Let's see how it's going to be. So but Mikel Arteta has now confirmed Jurrien Timber's reaction to this, and is saying that it's been very good, to be honest. He is a special character. He knows, and I think he started to realize the extent of the injury and the amount of time that he's going to be out, but he's in a good place. We are all willing to help him. So definitely the club, and even we have seen it on the Instagram stories of players, I mean even our club captain posting message of support for Jurrien Timber, and even a lot of Arsenal players also reacting to it and also like showing support on the Instagram stories. And of course you can of course be very sure they've talked to him privately, probably through their WhatsApp group, or also on the personal notes of visit or talk to each other in a more physical state, you know, face to face. And of course, this is what we want to see from the players. It shows the unity, the harmony in the club, and of course the family identity that Arteta is trying to build. That we show support each other, we help each other grow, and of course we are going for the same real mission of being a club with a real identity and of course unity, and we can achieve a lot of things that way. So I'm very happy to see that our club players are also supporting Jurrien Timber in this tough time of his career. It's not one things you love to see. Even opposing players, even opposing fans, nobody likes to see when a player gets injury, and of course having been a long one, it's really devastating. So we wish Jurrien Timber quick recovery, speedy one, and him coming back better and stronger. So but of course, what's the reaction of Arsenal to this? What's the plan? Timber was signed to provide quality cover, backup, and even enough competition for our fullbacks, and even give us more quality in that department of our play. And now he's out injured, confirmed. So what's going to happen in terms of the club reaction to this? We are told that it remains to be seen whether Arsenal rekindle their interest in RB Leipzig defender Mohammed simakan following Jurrien Timber's injury. Simakan could cost in the excess of 35 million, and that's by Ed Aarons of The Guardian. 35 million for, well, Simakan actually was linked to Arsenal even before Jurrien Timber came up. So the only time that Man United were looking at Jurrien Timber, Arsenal were actually looking at Simakan. Simakan profile, let me give you a bit. Your boys has a bit of the scout report of the player, and I understand his stuff plays probably a bit like just Kounde of FC Barcelona, and a bit similar with Fofana a bit. He has pace. He's 23-year-old and is a French international player eligible. And well, let's see how Arsenal will look at this. If they would look at him as somebody that can provide at least cover, probably a loan deal. I don't know, but probably, if you ask me, I would like Arsenal to go for a long deal for this player because, well, if he performs well and exceeds expectation in terms of Premier League adaptation and everything, then I think we can sign him permanently. I'm not fully convinced about this guy, but scout reports we have seen and I've seen personally shows he's one to look out for. He's a good one and could provide that needed quality in our centre back department this season in the absence of Jurrien Timber, because Jurrien Timber, like we earlier told you, is expected to miss most of his first season in the Premier League. Arsenal have not put a time scale on Timber's recovery, but CBS Sports understand that he's likely to miss around 7 months. So look guys, it's not the best of news. It's not a good one. We are having a new player who has shown a lot of talent, a lot of determination, a lot of quality in the back, and in fact going forwards too, he's been a revelation so far, and now he's out for injury. 7 months guys, 7 good months, probably bad months, because I just hope Zini and Tchouameni and probably if Tavares stays, they are able to provide. And even Tomiyasu, they are all able to provide the needed cover we need, because we saw Timber as, look, this guy is going to bring a lot of shockwaves to Premier League. Premier League is not ready yet for what this guy has to offer, but now we have this man out. It's a big blow for Arsenal fans, and I can understand. I'm an Arsenal fan too. I can feel the pain. It's so hurting, and I don't even know where to put my face. When I saw that news, I was like, who? Whoa, this is a bad one, and of course these are not things you love to see, but it is what it is. Simba, we wish you best of luck in your recovery, rehab, and in everything that needs to be done for your speedy recovery. But as per my own view guys, what do you think about Jurrien Timber's injury? Do you feel Arsenal should go in for a new centre back or a new left back or a new right back, because these positions the player actually covers for Arsenal? That tell you what a big miss he is, definitely. So but Jurrien Timber is out. Who do you think could come into this Arsenal team and of course provide exact, if not more than the quality Jurrien Timber offers? Comment down below. Is it Mohammed Simakan, or do you have another player in mind? Though we are told Arsenal could revive their interest in Mohammed Simakan from RB Leipzig, but in my own view, like I said, I would like it to be a loan deal and probably an option to buy, but probably obligation, depending on how they're able to trash out that deal. And if it's possible, Arsenal should have another left back because of our injury-prone Zini. No disrespect to Zini, but we all know last season we suffered a lot because of his series of injury he had. He's not that a quality player, top player, great leader in the dressing room and likes, but his injury history, of course, gives Arsenal a food for thought in terms of getting a new left back. With the uncertain future of Nuno Tavares, I think that could be one to look out for. So let's see how that goes. Now let's go on to other Arsenal news today, and we have the latest transfer news for you. In terms of our young striker, Balogun, is not able to take part majorly in our preseason, and of course is not in the squad for our first league game against Nottingham Forest, and definitely that's not a good sign, because for many Arsenal fans, they really want this guy to stay, including myself. I really want to see what he has to offer. Was banging from last season at Stade de Reims under manager was still, and it was really brilliant form. The only better striker to him last season at League One was probably Kylian Mbappe, because this guy actually set alight the League One league, and then he was able to show us glimpses of talent and quality he can provide for Arsenal if allowed. Well, let's see how that goes. But the latest report we're having today is that Fulham are considering a move for Arsenal 50 million rated striker Balogun as they prepare to sell Alexander Mitrovic to Al Hilal, and that's by Simon Jones of the Mail. So eventually we could see this man leave. We haven't heard talks of Tottenham, but I don't think Arsenal will sell to Tottenham. Of course, you don't expect them to sell him to Tottenham, but of course, there are chances it could leave for Fulham. Arsenal have good existing relationship with Fulham, and the hierarchy are in good terms. So let's see. That's one to look out for. But Florian Balogun, personally for me, I would love him to stay. But as per your own view, what do you see about Florian Balogun? Do you see him as somebody that will stay come the end of the transfer window this season, or do you see him out of the club? And to which club do you feel Arsenal should sell him to, and at what price? Comment down below in the comment section. Alright guys, it's a wrap for today, and I would love to see you in our next video. And you might want to follow your boy on socials, Instagram Junior7, and you can also subscribe to our channel so that you don't get to miss any latest Arsenal news and top stories that are so exciting here. So please share also to your friends and fellow Arsenal fans so that nobody gets to miss these big top stories we share here on Arsenal Roundup. And don't forget to turn on post notification so that you also don't get to miss our top stories on this channel. Alright guys, I will see you in our next video. Until then, your boy is out.